guys were also talking about the endorphin and the science of it. David, you brought that up, and I remember what I wanted to say is, my friends used to say, because I would say, you guys, this is the way this worked for me, and blah, blah, blah. And they'd say, does it take away, do you not get drunk anymore? And I'm like, well, no, I mean, you do get drunk. And that's what I'm like, oh no, it's not you're not Superman. It's not gonna keep you sober. You'll still get drunk. It just, the addiction to it, the, oh my God, I need more. And I want to have one and I have 12 and, you know, do the crazy things that I do. You'll still get drunk, but that euphoria, that the endorphin rush that you get when you're not taking naltrexone and you have alcohol, that doesn't exist anymore. And it's so hard to explain to them until you actually go through it. Because once in a while, I'll have a couple of drinks, and I have overdrank. That has happened when you're with somebody and everybody's caught up, and, you know, I still struggle with anxiety and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, you know, you're kind of hammered. And I'm like, how did I get hammered? And you know what hammered feels like. It doesn't feel the same. And it doesn't feel that more, let's do it tomorrow. But you do get drunk. It just slowly, as David said, that's the most important, and that's the easiest way to understand it, is you're not getting the payoff, right? You're not getting, and you're always looking for the payoff, and your brain is so insipid. It needs to keep trying and keep trying, but it's just, in the end, it goes, okay, let's go play tennis because this isn't working anymore. And that's the beauty of it. That's why it works, right?
Or the payoff, or you could get you do get a payoff, but it starts to decline in such increment. It can decline in such increment levels that you're not even aware of how uninteresting it's becoming. So it's almost like this physiological decline. And to me, it feels more in tune with how we are as humans. And, you know, when people ask me, like, what's it like to drink on naltrexone? Do you get drunk? I say, yeah, if I really wanted to, I could. And I did, and I have, but over time, not getting that payoff, ultimate payoff, I become less interested in sort of reaching for that goal. And, you know, I always describe drinking on naltrexone as like riding a bike without air in the tires. You'll get from point A to point B. It's just going to be a little bit harder. And for me, I feel like that is great because, you know, that means that I'm doing something that I want to do, but it's also sort of over time, it's stopping to give me the benefit. Therefore, I'm unlearning a behavior. And that feels like natural to the way that my mind works. Like, don't tell my mind never again, because I'll find a way to do it, or I will intellectualize all the million and one reasons why I should do it. But if you let me do it, but it stops doing what it's supposed to do, then I'm going to move on. And I feel like for a lot of people who have been successful on the Sinclair method, it's almost like it's working without you even realizing it's working. And I don't know. I just think for a lot of people who aren't able to completely give themselves over to something completely that is philosophical to replace the addiction, it's going to be a really hard ask for them.